I love it when you talk dirty.
Hey, when you gotta be fucking to make a Virgo? Huh? What time of year do you gotta be fucking?
9 months out from
That's
what time of the year do you gotta be
January?
fucking?
Because it's 9 months.
So Capricorn.
That's what she said.
Capricorn's
So we
next
get
birthday.
our biological kids gonna be Virgos. Thanksgiving.
But it's 9 months though.
So 9 months from November
Yeah,
is
Virgo.
So we gotta be like December. It's the
December,
holiday. We
January.
in the
holiday
wintertime.
babies.
And that's perfect because we're gonna be in the house anyway because it's cold outside.
Yeah,
so we got shit to
Y'all the
do.
new boomers.
Definitely.
We're gonna be fucking anyway because we ain't got
That's
shit
what
else
it
to do.
is.
Y'all holiday.
Y'all the new
babies.
boomers.
Y'all them Christmas babies. Oh, thank you, baby.
That's the gift.
Wow.
You got a Virgo. We are the best gifts ever made. Toast to the Virgos. We the best gifts we gave our
recording
parents.
this? Oh, thank God. Toast to the Virgos in a row.
We toasting to Virgos right now. Welcome to part 2 of the Dirty Talks podcast. We are toasting the Virgos because we just realized, we just had an epiphany saying that we are the best gifts that we gave our parents. The fact that they have Virgo kids, that shit is amazing. It's like, I want to have my parents ever like self-reflect and realize how lucky they are
I don't think I want
to have
Virgo
Virgos.
child. I want to.
No, we having Virgo babies for sure. It's gonna be the winter time. It's gonna be like
That's
30
tough.
degrees outside. We're gonna go in the bedroom, turn the heat on,
want a
and
Cancer
we're gonna have
child.
sex.
Ooh.
So, it's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Virgo babies. Hopefully,
Break it down.
August Virgos, so they can be like they pops. But
Bunch of y'all.
hey, man,
That's
it's the more
scary,
the better.
man.
What, it's
That's
scary.
scary.
What, it's
Especially if
scary
they're
to have
all
a Virgo.
boys. Especially if y'all
I
have
want a Virgo
boys.
baby because I'm not having a baby in the same month of my birthday.
You feel me?
Nah.
But you get the birthdays out the way.
Nah.
And y'all can celebrate
But
together.
we can
That's
get them out the
dope.
way before my birthday though.
You don't want to celebrate with
We
your
already
kids?
got that.
No, I don't want to be pregnant on my birthday.
We already got 2
But no, that's
If I
only
ever
one. That's
do,
only
if
one.
I
That's
ever
only
do.
one birthday though. The rest of the birthdays y'all can celebrate together. Especially when your kid get like in their 20s.
I'm gonna definitely have my glass of wine if I'm pregnant on my birthday.
That's a very Virgo.
Well, I guess I'm
Red
saying that
wine.
because I'm not the one carrying the baby, so it's
You-
cool for
yeah,
me. I'm
that's-
good.
yeah.
I guess that's the way I'm
If I was a
looking
Virgo man, I wouldn't give a fuck.
at. Yeah, if I'm saying I want Virgo kids, so that'll be perfect. So let me ask everybody in the room, what's sex appeal to y'all? Like, how would you describe sex appeal?
Let's go around in a circle.
Like, start with Gabs. It could be, since you like men and women, you could describe sex appeal for a man and women.
You sell sex. Come on now.
You sell sex. I sell my version of it.
Let me know.
Wait, what's the version?
So, my sex appeal and a male is when they're kind of like an intellectual, really. Like they're able to speak and explain things to me. Because it's a turn on. I don't get it, but I get it. It's like if you can thoroughly explain this topic to me, I just stare at you and I'm like, okay, yeah. That's real
So
appealing to
hypnotizing
me. That's
with
my
their
type of
words.
You
thing.
can turn your brain off and you can allow.
Yeah,
him to,
just
like,
explain it to me. You go ahead. You fill me in on the topic so I don't have to sit here and explain something to you all the time.
Different
Like, yeah,
perspectives
fill
and
me
shit
in.
like that.
I love that. So definitely for a male. For a woman, I don't even know. I need a
Ass
second to
and
think on
titties.
that. You feel me? Like,
Pretty
like
smiles,
I
noses.
see before we talk, and that.
Right.
But that's
Is
not
anything
everything.
that, like, so say if the body, gets your attention, is there anything a woman can do to keep your attention once you already seen the ass and titties? It's like, what keeps you there?
I mean, honestly and truly, that's not really the glue to it. It's just like, okay, well, that's appealing. You feel me? That's cool. That's not what's going to make me be like, oh, yeah, I want to talk to her. Like, that's going to be my girlfriend. Like, absolutely not.
So what would make that?
I got to figure you out first. Like, I would have to pick your mind, talk to you type of thing. When I talk to you, I learn who you are. So I look at people in depthly for real. And I have certain conversations that helps me understand them a little bit more, basically. So if you can pass that stage, that's so different because nobody has passed that stage. Like, they can't pass that stage. I don't know. It's hard.
I feel you on that.
We could fuck though. but
Bum coochies.
but I don't want to. I ain't trying to entangle. I'm not trying to.
JR saw a post on Facebook or Instagram or something where they're like, I just want to sit and watch. He said he was reading it. He goes, babe, what does this mean? He's like, I just want to sit
tribbing?
around
Was
and
it
watch
tribbing?
tribing videos all day.
I ain't know. I've never heard that. 'Cause look, I watch porn. Like I watch porn, right? And I never seen that word pop up when I'm searching for porn.
Let me say how you
We've
said
talked about it before.
He was all
That word?
tribing. What does that mean? Sitting around and watching tribing videos.
That was
I said,
how I
tribbing?
was the first time I heard it.
You said, I didn't even know that was a word. I said, that's
I've never seen. Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that
That's
was.
coochie bumping.
Yeah,
That's coochie bumping real bad.
I never seen that, but I guess sex appeal. Well, I only like women, so I'm only doing women. I guess sex
Simple.
appeal in a woman to me. I like weird, earthy, artsy type of girls who are kind of awkward.
He said, "Let me describe jazz so I don't get in trouble."
I like girls with.
No, even in friendships though. Like we'll meet new girls and he be like, I like how awkward she is. I'm like, me too.
I feel that.
Cause
I feel that.
And there's another topic that I had wrote down too. But like, I feel like the weird people I meet or people who are weird most of the time are the most authentic because they're not hiding themselves. I feel like a lot of people are wearing masks out in public, so they're not really showing you who they are. So I feel like the people who are not afraid to be weird are kind of awkward. I feel like they're not hiding who they are, and you can accept them for who they are because they're not afraid to be that. So I feel like it's more of a authentic vibe. So I gravitate to those type of people because it's like, okay, I don't have to wear a mask now. Like I could kind of be awkward and quirky with you. Like it's cool. Like it kind of like subconsciously make me put my guard down. So it's like, all right, if you were a villain to me that you weird and awkward, I can do the same thing. Cause it's almost like I don't know, it's almost like I'm not being my full self when I feel like I have to like dumb myself down or wear a mask in front of people. So it's always like a turn on when somebody is not afraid to be themselves. And I do like women with tattoos because I feel like subconsciously that kind of made me put my guard down too because it lets me know that you don't give a fuck what people think about you because people can see your tattoos automatically. And for a lot of people, they can rub, certain people in the wrong way. So if you got a lot of tattoos that's visible, it kind of lets me know that we kind of like on the same page a little bit as far as like not giving a fuck how people view it. So it's like if you're willing to have tattoos like on your sleeves, neck or whatever, it kind of lets me know like you got the same type of not give a fuckness I got. So at least we can have a conversation. But
not give a fuck.
Not give a fuckness.
I need that.
I fucks with that.
Right.
But
I need that plastered on the side of a maxi dress.
Not give a fuckness.
I might make that bitch.
that'd be fire.
Please.
And, I guess a woman who can make me laugh. I love to laugh. I love cracking jokes. So if she got a dark sense of humor like me, a laugh at shit that I shouldn't be laughing at, like I can, then it's kind of like a turn on. I hate when people take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Can I say some behind the scenes shit?
Don't expose me, babe. Don't have me get canceled now.
Because you're on the road tonight.
Yeah, right. So when you had texted, you're all, is this audio or video? Da da da. And I was like doing my makeup, and I said, "Damn, did she not vet the podcast first? We could be on some fresh and fit shit. Like as soon as she step on,
Listen,
like,
I never know. I just want to make sure. I just want to know what I'm getting into.
we could be on some crazy shit. And she just pop up. We could just be like, "Fuck your dresses, bitch."
That'd be wild.
That'd be wild.
Like, what the hell did I walk into? I'd be like, hey man, fuck this shit. What am I here for? I'd be gone.
You dressed Cardi B in that dirty bitch. Like we could have been on some wild shit.
Just
She would
cracking
never
up, yeah.
know.
Listen, but I'd be open for a challenge. I'd be like, all right, what y'all about to say? Y'all say some shit too.
Yo, when I say I was dying when JR was all, "Fuck your dresses, bitch." I was like, yo, he's like, we could be on there saying anything and she could have no idea.
And crazy thing, Fresh and
could
Fit
be like
just got
that.
demonetized on YouTube. So they pissed somebody off. They
That's
don't make
tough.
no more money from their YouTube videos now.
Wow.
So they must have pissed the right women off.
That's
Damn, let me find out.
Yeah, so
And Fresh and Fit is no more.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was like,
yeah. It was only a matter of time.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck all you fucking corny, balding ass niggas. Fuck
But baby, I'm
crying.
bald.
Ha 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 ha.
Nigga, I'm
I said
bald.
balding.
But they're,
Okay.
I'm about to say, it's a
They're
difference.
Oh, I let it go,
They're
so it's
fully
different.
bald.
So I let it go.
it was not a choice for them.
For
Y'all
them,
accepted it.
for them, they're still holding on to their little whiskers that they have on top. Fuck y'all. I'm glad. The fuck.
But yeah, so I guess pretty much girls
Sorry.
with tattoos who are funny, earthy, artsy, weird, awkward. Just girls who are being themselves and not afraid to laugh at shit that I laugh at, pretty much. So
For me, sexuality for men, I would say, let me dig deep. Not enough.
I gotta dig deep too.
I'm about to say, see, you had a 2-person start. I was over here struggling. I'm over here, yeah, and then
Right, Jazz on purse. She was like, "No, let's go this way. Let's start from here."
Yeah, no, that's
When they have
crazy.
a really good balance of femininity and masculinity.
You talking about for men?
For men.
Okay.
When they have a really good balance, when they found a way to balance their masculinity out with femininity, when they're willing to learn new things about becoming emotionally aware, emotionally intelligent, because unfortunately, y'all are just kind of born a little broken. You really have to work your way to becoming aware and well-rounded, and being in a spectrum where you can take care of the people and yourself. Y'all really, and you don't have a leg up when it comes to that. So I'm sorry, men just don't. And when I do find a man who's, well equipped with that and willing to learn more about making sure he's safe for not only his community and for himself, but he's also safe for the future family that he's going to build, and he's consistently working on himself to wanting to better that's sex appeal in and of itself. Gone are the days of just looking at a man and being like, oh, you look good, and that's going to give you points with me. That's never happening ever again. There's just not, so it's not necessarily a looks thing for me anymore. It's about who you are, what you want to become for your community and for your family. And when that is like a real staple in a man, and this goes for friendships, acquaintanceships, business partnerships, anything, that's kind of what I like to surround myself, because men can be dangerous outside of that. With women.
And will be.
And you want them to, I'm not saying you do want your man to be a little dangerous for protection, but it has to be balanced out with like the stuff that's not going to also kill you and everything around the man. So, with women, I want to say it's everything. I love women. It could be personality wise, the caretaking, how she takes care of people around her and nurturing, and her sense of humor has to be on point, because I can't deal with anybody who doesn't have a sense of humor, because you be too serious and I'll say something and you're like, why did you say that?
Remember we stopped talking to that one girl because she got offended at one of the jokes, and I'm like, that shit was light.
Oh,
yeah, I'm like, I didn't even say the worst shit. Like, I'm like, if she got offended about that, then her pussy really gonna get dry, because it's like
he has said something like,
pussy
oh,
really
you
gonna get dry.
Mind you, she
What?
has sent us a coochie picture, right?
her finger herself.
She sent us a fucking, a play picture or a video.
A video
and we were like,
of
oh, wow, okay. And then we were about to set up a little date or a little 1-2. And JR was like, all right, you going to come over in a sweatshirt and we going to have Bible study.
Just joking
and
around.
then she flipped it and was like, I don't mess around about my God. That's blasphemous.
I
We're
was like, what the fuck? You just
just sent us a whole picture of your coochie.
Right.
Blasphemous.
Ma'am.
And mind you, this is within the same 15 minutes of this like within
she
the
went
same
on the
block
whole
of
rant.
time.
Yeah, a
It
whole
wasn't
rant.
like she sent us the
Crazy.
Gucci picture and a week later she said this. It
Yeah,
was within
nah.
the same like 10, 15 minutes.
frame. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it was
That's
really
crazy.
odd. So if you don't have a good sense of humor, then I can't really. There's nothing we can do, because I say
cracking
some
jokes
really
on-
dark stuff sometimes. And then also, I like a woman where I'm dishing out compliments and words of affirmation. She can also do that back for me, affirm me in the things, and like guide me as well. I like to feel, just like I like to feel safe in a man's arms, I like to feel safe in a woman's mental. Because with men, it's more physical. With women, it's more mental. I like to feel like the way that you're thinking and how you are like protecting me mentally is also up to par, because I know how gentle and fragile it could be, to where just one thing can like break your perception of everything, and you allow your mind to just go off on these little tangents. I need to know that we're secure in a mental space with women and emotional. So yeah,
Especially emotional.
So you don't like the hidden agendas?
no hidden agendas,
Yeah.
no underlying animosity or anything like that. Let's keep everything out in the open, because I know how easy it is for you to go off on
Take
one
it-
thing
take it and run with
take
some
it
shit.
to the left and to the right. And to
So
the
just
I'm about to say, because I take it left, right, up, down, around the
I
fucking
hate-
corner.
It's like, oh, you
playing
hate
Grand Theft
oranges
Auto,
and
left, right,
peaches
up,
and all this other
right,
shit.
right.
It's like, damn, bitch, I didn't even say that.
if I come, if we're kicking it, you need to let me know if you're feeling a type of way, or you know. So it's really sexually appealing to me when if we're vibing and you're like, you know what, like I've been feeling da da da, and there's just like no hidden nothing. Like we
Just
can
be
talk
emotionally
about
intelligent.
everything. That should be so, you know, it's secure, which also to me opens up the door to my coochie. So
Opens the lips.
That is fair.
It's on Sierra now.
All right. Okay, so are we talking about sex appeal, or are we talking about our type? Like,
I guess
it's like the both.
okay.
Yeah.
Kind of everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm really just like, at this point, like with how my last relationship went, I realized what my love languages are, especially like being with somebody who I felt like we didn't work out because our love languages didn't match. So I feel like the person that I was with, like his love language was more so like sense of touch and
Like physical, yeah. My love language is physical touch. For sure.
yeah, I realized I'm not a physical touch type person, and it's kind of like fucked up because like, and then I had to like really dig deep. I was like, damn, did I not get hugged as a child? And I did. I got hugs and kisses from my family and everything. So I was like, why am I not like an affectionate person? So I had to like dig deep within myself and figure out like, why am I not like that? And then I also, through that experience, had to figure out my personal love language, which mine is more so, what is it? It's words of affirmation, gifts, and what is the other one?
Do the
Okay,
gifts have
wait.
to be
I'm about to
expensive
say.
or just thoughtful?
No, it doesn't have to be expensive.
Okay,
it
so
can just
you
be
would-
like, I'm more so into like thoughtful gifts. Like,
Yeah, me too.
it
Only
doesn't
child
even
or
have
middle
to be
child?
like you're giving me a Ferrari or you're giving me like a Chanel bag. Like, I don't even give a fuck about that. It's just like, oh, okay, well, I know she having a bad day, so let me get her some flowers or type shit. And
I will say I'm not a big flower guy. I'm not gonna lie
Yeah,
because they
that's
die.
fair.
I'd rather buy you something that's
They
gonna last.
die.
I
They
need
do
something
die.
that's gonna last.
Get the ones that don't die.
The fake ones, the plastic ones. I
and
mean,
I'm
if
okay
she
with
into
that
that,
too.
okay, cool.
Even
yeah.
if you gave me some fake ass flowers.
Give me a plant.
Because if we break
Okay.
up, you still
I
got
want
my
a
gift.
plant.
Exactly.
Like, you still be reminded of me.
Exactly.
I'm saying,
And
never
then
be
my
broken.
other love language is acts of service, which I realized as well, because I was in a relationship where it was very minimal on the consideration. Like, no, it was like, for me, as long as like somebody like thinks about me before like they do certain things, like it's like, all right, a bad bitch is hitting on me in the corner. What am I gonna do? The fact that you don't even think about it, or you don't even, the first thought in your head is like you're not even thinking about your significant other that you're in a relationship with, kind of fucks me up.
Yeah.
Like, that really fucks me up.
Not even
And
afterthought, nigga.
listen,
Because I
very
wouldn't.
much so
Because I wouldn't do
afterthought.
that to you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Damn.
And like,
Yeah.
I hate being like, especially when I'm committed, because I'm a very much so a loyal person. So, and loyalty is very important to me, which I realize. Like, and I've only been in 2 relationships in my entire life, and
Oh,
both of them
shit.
were long
Sweet.
term. They were very,
Damn.
yeah. Both
Damn.
of my
That part.
relationships were like 4 or 5 year relationships. So,
Sheesh.
and I barely got a gap in between both of those. So
Damn.
now that I have gotten a chance to, I've been single for what month? I've been single for 8 months.
8 months, so it hasn't
It's
even
time
been a
to
year
live.
It
yet.
hasn't even been a year.
Have you been
yet.
living your best life?
I've been living my best motherfucking life.
time to
It's
live.
been phenomenal. Actually, it's been
The
phenomenal.
fact you saying all this with your shades on makes it look even better. Like, what you say?
It's been beyond phenomenal. And
That's
okay. And I feel like it's been so important
Y'all
finding
the money.
myself because I never
'Cause I
got a
couldn't
chance
think
to
of the
find
word.
myself
Yeah.
in
It's an
between
amazing
like
feeling.
long-term relationships.
So you're still trying to figure out what necessarily those
I
those
am still,
fundamental
yeah,
things
I
are.
am. And through my last relationship, I definitely got to like figure out. So it's kind of like for me, whether it's with a man or a woman, it's like a deal breaker is like you like affection too much. You're not gonna like me in the future because I'm not. I figured
gotta
out
back
I'm not an
up.
affectionate type of person. Like my ex-boyfriend, he used to test me. He used to test me, and I didn't know he was testing me.
I hate that.
He used to be
I
like,
fail on
Oh,
purpose.
stop it. Women test
I
us all the
fail
damn
on
time.
purpose
but
every
this is
time.
different type of test.
Let's not. All right. Go
I
ahead.
feel like you should disclose your tests. Like you shouldn't just, and maybe for
But
your
I
own
like a
sci-
natural reaction because I feel like if I give you a heads
Maybe-
up, then it's
maybe
not
for your own
genuine. I like shit to
scientific
be
information.
genuine. Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah.
But my ex used
Afterwards.
to test me, and he used to be like, "All right, you didn't kiss me for 4 days," and I'm like,
Damn. 4 days.
4 days and no
Sierra,
kisses?
you ain't kiss your man for 4
"No,"
days?
because I'm not affectionate.
So if he come home from work, like he can't get a kiss.
Who would initiate?
He can
the
do it
kiss?
to me.
Y'all go 4 days without fucking.
Well, so what if y'all having
Don't even
sex?
get
Like, can he
started.
can he kiss you during
Oh,
sex?
no.
What happens?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Wait, pause. Hold
Okay.
on. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Was this was he just not doing it for you?
It's not that.
So this
Are you
is
sure?
this it is though.
It is that?
because,
I was about to say.
Oh, that's even
I
worse.
have
That's what it was.
realized. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm disclosing this on a podcast.
We ain't gotta mention him.
That's 10 times worse. Come on.
I'm gonna just let y'all know, like I've never came in
Orgasm.
I've never orgasmed
Even with a
in a
woman.
relation. That's different.
Okay, I'm about to say.
That's
No,
different.
because she tell me all the time it's easier to
Yeah.
come
The
with women
girls
than
are
men.
still
Yeah,
up.
but like in a
City girls up 1,000.
in a heterosexual relationship, I've never came.
Damn.
And I didn't even know that was happening until this is such a random story. But
We love it. The Dirty Talks podcast exclusive.
Yes, you heard it here
you're right.
first.
I'm on the podcast. All right.
This is
So
the
this
platform.
random person on Twitter, it's like a random ass account. They had like, they was like, hey, we can give you free sex toys and you just need to leave a review. And I was like, hell yeah. So they ended up like sending me sex toys and I used them and a bitch came and I was like, and I became addicted to it. And I was like,
Was it the rose? Was it? Was it the
it
rose?
wasn't the rose.
It can't be the
But
rose. I'm about to
I
say.
am at the moment addicted to the rose. It's a whole nother story. But
They can make. They say it can make your clit insensitive though. So be careful.
that's a lie.
That's what all the dudes keep saying that.
Yeah.
that
There's
too.
scientific research.
We just want you to all stop using it. That's
Do
all.
you
Let's
guys
stop
need me
using
to
the shit.
see all the scientific
I'm
research?
joking.
Yeah, send it to him.
No, I
The
really
vibrator
can't.
makes the
lying
clit
Because on the
sensitive.
community notes on Twitter, it got proven wrong, and this is actually a
Yeah.
thing that's not true at all.
Because on a
Airdrop
scientific
it.
level, okay, so say for
Sick of this
instance,
shit.
it's nerves, right? It's nerves. So if you kept hitting yourself in a certain spot of your leg and you kept hitting it, is it ever gonna stop hurting?
Y'all, first
it
of
gonna
all,
just-
niggas jack
all right,
off
so
every
time,
day.
Hold on, real quick. Every time y'all fuck a bitch, do y'all
Every
come?
other day.
Every time you get
Every
your
other
dick
day.
sucked, do you come?
I would.
Because it's
It
shitty.
depends how long she's going for.
Because it's shitty.
Cause I can hold off.
I'm sorry.
Like if
I'm
Ja-
sorry.
like,
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm
like,
sorry.
like if Jasmine is giving me head, I
Because
like.
it's shitty.
But I'll tell her to stop. Cause like I'm like, if you want some penetration, you got to start.
Right, but
giving me
that's
head.
different between holding off.
different.
That's edging and waiting to do it versus
Yeah.
you actually cannot do
You
it
feeling teeth?
is a whole nother
feeling
situation. It turning you off versus a person cannot turn you on and a person cannot get you to come. That's where I came from.
Yeah.
So you feel
So-
like that was the cause of like the lack of effect? Like, do you feel like you would have been more affectionate if you was getting more orgasms?
Yeah.
Damn.
Definitely, because I didn't even realize that that wasn't something I was getting into. I got the free sex toys.
So like, would you get mad at him like for little shit? Like, say you put the microwave on high or coughing too loud. It was like little shit irritating you. Because I feel like if you getting dick down properly, your tolerance level goes up.
This is the thing. I thought I was getting dick down properly, but it was things that were. So it's different though, because for my situation is so different because I was like the alpha woman. I was like I'm the breadwinner. So I'm the provider. I never signed up to be the provider. I never signed up to be the provider.
Someone makes the coochie turn down.
listen, you feel me? So
Dry up a little bit.
I never even knew, like I said, this is my second relationship in life. So I never, and this is, in your second relationship, you like, okay, I'm gonna marry this person. This is gonna be my like X, Y, and Z. But like for me, it was like me learning, like, damn, you don't provide, you don't clean up, you don't do shit. Like, and I'm the one paying the rent. I'm making
You
sure
didn't help out any of the bills? Oh, Sierra, you a Virgo. How did that happen?
I know,
shit.
but I had a
No,
first of all,
poo-poo.
with this relationship, I knew him since childhood.
Okay.
So I had a very
It's history.
like deep trust in him. Like I was like, okay, this is, I thought this was like my what is it called, like my soul tie. Like I thought this was my soulmate. I'm like, our birthdays are a couple of days from each other. Like,
Oh, this is a Virgo.
I'm really like, this
connecting
might be
everything.
like my future husband. Like we have a lot of like chemistry as far as like even on a friendship level. That was like my best friend. Like I can tell you anything. I can do anything in front of you.
Started off as best friends.
Okay, listen, and also how we met. Like this was like we were boyfriend and girlfriend in camp. Like when we were like
it's
9
always
years old.
what camp was it?
Fatima
No.
Fatima Family Center.
I thought you
yeah.
was gonna say Case Western. I'm like,
Oh no, I didn't go
everybody
to
went
that.
to
I went to
Case.
YMCA and
People
I
was
went
fucking
to
in Case.
Fatima.
That's crazy.
I was fucking-
No, I went to
Crazy.
Case.
Yeah, but this was like my nigga. Like I grew up with him. Like I know you like from when we were kids. So like I really had like a lot of like trust in him.
Yeah,
And I really had a lot of faith in him. I believed in him on everything that he did. Like I was there. I was loyal. I did everything. Like I said, paying bills. I made sure we wiped our asses. I made sure we ate food. I made sure we drank water. Like I made sure we had everything. And then on top of that, like to figure out that not only you was cheating on me, but
Right. Like, was he making them other girls orgasm?
Wait, but what?
I mean,
How the fuck she
But
supposed
what?
to know?
how's she supposed to know?
Well, no, because some women like to come to you as a woman, so I know if they came to you as a woman.
What the fuck?
type
Okay,
shit.
well,
That don't happen all the time.
Yo, nigga made me come.
Everybody don't do
you know, that
that.
would've been nice to know.
Some of them
Like,
be
okay,
wanting to keep the
congratulations,
nigga.
girl. But
They
For
still doing
me-
that in 2023?
A
yeah,
woman will
but-
forever do that.
Beyonce.
Like,
I can tell you that shit right now. Women gonna forever fuck up happy homes. Well, I guess it wouldn't
ain't
be a
nobody
happy
came to
home.
me as no woman.
They
Yeah.
girl.
And I thought I was coming too. That was the problem. I thought I was coming. I thought I knew what coming
Oh,
felt
shit.
like, but I didn't.
Damn.
Probably
So-
felt that little like that pressure. It was like, oh,
That
that's
You was
shit.
about
I was
to.
like, is this it? Like, I was like, bitch. When I found out what I was having in a wet dream was what actually coming was, I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up.
That's tough.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, you.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, have you ever been in a relationship with a woman, or just kind of been like,
It yes and no. Like it hasn't been like a serious relationship, but like it's been like
See?
yeah, it's been like
She gets
sexual
it.
relationships. Like it's been
Why don't
very
you
much
other
so.
bitches get it?
But then now
gets
I'm
it.
wondering. I'm like, damn. That made me question: am I even sexually attracted to men? Like after that,
damn, oh shit.
because I've been with multiple. No man has ever made me come ever.
So are the women you attract, are they like studs, femme
No,
women?
I like femme.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like studs. No shade.
No, she don't. No, she don't
the
like.
same way.
She don't like studs either.
I like the
like
steminims.
So, okay, what was you-
I'm okay with
Feminisms.
them.
Stems.
I like the
okay.
feminist
Stems.
steminims.
It
Steminims,
works.
steminims.
Yeah.
Steminims.
I like the them.
That's okay.
So what you
But,
say the sex appeal you find in a woman?
Honestly, like I said, I'm looking for the same things mentally. Like I'm still looking for like somebody who speaks my love language, but at the same time, as far as like sex, as far as physical sex appeal, like I mean, I like bad bitches and I like fine ass niggas. Like what? Like I like both of the two. If you a
Okay.
fine ass nigga, if you a badass bitch, it works.
On the dirty talk side,
Yeah.
are you a coochie bumper or are you a strapper?
Oh shit, that's a good
take
question.
it as a
Oh, she don't
like
say
to
it's
get
strapper.
strapped.
It's not. It don't get strapper, but it
She
give.
still
I
went
am the
around the
strapper
ear.
I
though.
would rather strap a bitch than be strapped.
I know it.
That's what
It's
Jazz
giving.
said.
I am the strapper.
I would rather strap a bitch than be strapped,
Yeah.
and I
Definitely.
mean we can. Both
So all of
do
y'all are strappers.
All of
Y'all
y'all are
saying in the camera,
strappers.
all of y'all strappers.
It would take a special kind of woman to be like, here, go ahead.
Yeah,
I would do
It
both.
really would
I would
take-
I would be
rather-
down for
I
both,
would-
but I would get cussed
But
out.
then again, I'm not very.
And beat
I'm
up.
very much so. I realize also I'm not a dominant type of person. Like I'm not dominant at all. I would rather somebody dominate me.
So you wouldn't consider yourself like a top when it comes to women?
I will do it, but I kind of need like a submissive, masculine type of girl that like to be trapped, and like that might be the vibe.
Calm down,
Right.
bro. Just calm down.
I was like, calm down
Everything's
now.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Talk
The
you through
dynamic
it.
is kind of weird, but like I don't know. I would rather not be strapped though, because that's not gonna really do anything for me. I don't think. Personally, that's
Have
just
you
me.
ever been strapped?
No.
By a female.
I would
You always
rather
did the
not.
strapping?
Huh?
You always did the strapping?
So it's just penetration ain't
Oh.
your thing.
Yeah, penetration is not my thing. I
Oh,
wasn't
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's
I don't
valid
even,
then.
I'm not even trying to play fucking Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
In here.
Dr.
But
Phil, yeah.
you might just be gay.
And that might be what it is.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm figuring out now because
especially
it's
women
like
in Cleveland, when I
Or you
moved
gotta
here, I
find a
was
dude
like,
who you can
oh,
fuck.
it is very, for black queers, it is very, very, very like, there's none. You know what I mean? So because the community around here is so dispersed and like all over the place, I can very well see a lot of black femme, especially black femme queers, to be just think that they're straight because the options
Yeah.
aren't here.
right.
Damn, I never
Yeah.
thought about it like
No,
that.
No,
options
and you're
are
right
here.
about that. And I feel like I've thought that for so long, but now I'm starting to I mean, I've always questioned it, but I've always like, I feel like we're so conditioned to be like, you're going to marry a man.
Traditional
You're going to
way.
have babies. You're going to do this and the
Brainwashed.
third. We're brainwashed in a way. And I feel like I haven't gotten a chance to explore who I am because I've
Yep.
been in all these long-term relationships.
Let me ask you, this is a personal question. Did you ever look at it as like a chore as far as like giving your man head? Like, was that like a chore to you, or
Not
did you
giving
actually
him
enjoy it?
head, no, because I enjoyed that.
Okay.
I didn't
That was
really.
fun.
I
It's just the
wasn't
penetration
really,
part.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just that, and it was just like, I mean, I feel like it should be like. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I am gonna say this. It should be mandatory to make your girl come before you stick it.
Yeah,
Or you nut.
see, I had to
Yeah.
practice semen retention, whatever that shit is called. Cause
Yeah.
man, I be having to hold back that
I
shit.
told him
Cause
straight
Right.
up, if you're not gonna be doing
just
what you're
gotta
gonna be
eat the
doing,
pussy a
my
little bit
It's
or
better
something.
if you
interest is
give
gonna
the
get
nigga
lost.
head first, and then the nigga give you head, and then you come, and then you fuck. But it's never even really gotten
niggas
to
be
that point.
oh, baby,
Yeah.
you had a good time. Let's go
Women
sleep.
Had a good time.
Women
But that's how you
have,
get that shit wet.
You done?
Right. That's how you get that shit wet.
women
so,
have gotten away
Want some juice?
for a really long time. Like they don't understand
Sandwich.
that the only way that your man's gonna learn is you kind of have to like be a little tough when it comes to
Gotta
that.
be vocal.
Like I was super vocal with him at the beginning. Like if our sex ain't good, nigga, like if you ain't giving me good head or making me come, like I'm
Right.
gone. I'm out of here.
Out the door.
Done.
But the
Like-
fucked up part is I didn't know about the coming thing, so
Yeah, because you
I
said you
thought-
thought,
know
you
what
said
to
you thought you was
compare.
I
coming.
thought
thought
I
it was
was
some good sex.
getting good head. I
Yeah.
thought I was getting good dick. I thought this and that and the third, but I realized after I had my sex toys, I was like, I'm not even doing that, and
She said,
that
"I
would
just
make me
turned
addicted.
myself out.
And that's why
That'll
I
make
mean,
me kiss you more than 4 times.
yeah, that'll
out of
make
the
me.
week.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Less than 4 times.
It's more than just making my pussy wet.
I'll be
Like,
grabbing
you gotta-
Jeb's face like, girl, you don't give me a motherfucking kiss.
Listen, but yeah, it's been rough, but I'm here.